And there is no time this woman said anything that would make you feel that she didn't want you. I'm speaking for many of my cousins who are no longer there. I'm speaking for Martin Haya. Martin, she lived with Martin from Form 1 to Form 4 in that house I have described. She got cousin Amos, is no longer there. She's the one who got a job for Amos in Nairobi. Then Ayub. So when people like me started working, we were now shuttling between us. Now I also had a house, so people could live with me, and I'm so happy. Nyaloka, you remember? And we were doing this because this is the way we were taught by Ben, and this is the way we were taught by this woman. Nyasia has changed this home, people. Nyasia changed this home. She was kind. She was generous. She was very sensitive to people's issues. In later life, God has put me where I am. So I now have some muscle, and I could do things for people. Nyasia has brought to me so many people. Some of them should say, can you find a college for this person? Because I'm in the educational space. So we find for you a TTI. Some of them we have admitted to the university. Then she will come and say, can you find a job for this person? I will not mention. But there are very many people I have given employment because Nyasia said. For me, Nyasia's word was so different. Then, look at her family. People, look at her family. The family Nyasia is leaving behind. This is a testimony to doing good to people. This is a testimony to living well with people. In this world, I want to tell you this. Whatever you do for yourself, if you just do for yourself, and there are three types of people in this life. There are those ones who come with the objective that they want to make the world terrible for everybody. They are negative. That is, my best examples are Amin Dada and Hitler. The objective was to make the world terrible for everybody. There is another person. They come in, they look at this beautiful world God created, say, this world is so beautiful, I don't want to do anything about it. I just want to live myself. I just want to live for myself. I don't want to interfere with what God has done. Then there are people who change the world. Yes, there is one of them. What she has done in this village, those of you who didn't have a chance to interact with this wonderful woman, you will never know. She changed the world in her own way. She came to this home here, and I said last time when we were with a funeral for my mom here, area, most people are Nomia Church. There are few Anglicans. One of the Anglican homes was ours. I understand my grandfather was a hard-headed person, and he said, no, himself I will be an Anglican, so you're an Anglican. So Nyasia came into an home. But she said, you people go on with your Nomia and myself. Look at what she has done. Church. When this woman now boring you. When Nyasia came to this home, she found 3 grand women. loved her. They loved Nyasia. Mama Martin, there was a grandmother who was there already from a Lego, but I'm talking about Mama Amos was next, and then my mother. They embraced this like their young sister. This is another Nyalego who has just come in here. And we in this village, we completely, immediately identified ourselves with her because our mothers came from a Lego. And we always say, you don't joke with a Lego people. Don't joke with a Lego people. So those of us whose mothers come from a Lego, we say nobody can teach us. Nobody. We'll deal with other ways. It is so difficult. There are more other things we'll do. A Lego in Duokland, also you who don't know, is #1 in witchcraft. So, if for fear we are respected, but we are very good people. We are very good people. So, my sister-in-law has left a legacy, people. We are proud of Nyasia. I can only speak at random because there are too many things she did in our lives. I have mentioned so many people on the way, but that tells you the many people she touched their lives. She was a darling, grand lady to all of us. So Nyasia, you go. We love you. You have done a wonderful job. You have left a legacy in this home. So, young people, you have a task. You have a task because your father and your mother have left examples you must follow. When the person going ahead of you has set standards like this, you have so that you can see that the gradient is going up. So Freddie and Evans and Gabriel and Luke and Jerusha and Leti. Leti here, when I was going to Europe, was very small. And I was taken to the day I was leaving, we went with her mom and herself so that they could wave at me, although it was at night. And Leti always, the mother always told me later on that every time she saw an aircraft passing, she said, that is Uncle. It's Uncle. Uncle person. With your entire families, your parents have done well. Feel proud. And yes, grieve as much as you can, but remember, this is where we are all going. What is important is what we leave behind. We can only talk about what your mom has left behind. She's going with nothing. And this is why I said, those of us who like spending things only on themselves, I promise you, it will come to naught because you will go with nothing. It is what you live here in this life. It is what you do to other people that is going to live after you. And Nyasia will live in our hearts. We live in this village forever, especially even if people want to forget about her. That church is not going anywhere. God bless you.
Thanks a lot, Professor. With all those remarks Professor has made, is there anything that can now deny us the right of burying? So we are now through to bury, because there is nothing we are adding. But attain ma nyaka uo. Duoka urubedi.
Amose unme lambate. Opakru. Ago kamano. O nyarani. Manya lego ni. Adwa timo nende. Okabiti mama lako lach, so kabiti mama lach. Abo timo matin. Nyasi ayani. Kano biro dala waka. To siapa nama lo biro kemana Benjamin muka no kele. Kapo gidak. To waje ni jo madwa no so siapa nene en mo gidwaro. No dwaro gadesa aya, dwaro Magdalene tu man. Dwaro yuni ane dane maniot. Patricia Sugo. Gadesa aya se wajo. Winjo, awacho mimi ya. No wacho yaru nyabuan gi juso nyango. No kono wuon mare, okodwano dwane joma loso gosiepnene. Neno duoko waru wuodi gotieno. Wayudo nyasi aya. Kobet. To no wacho ni en nyako ni biro odwa bet kode, odwa dak kode. Koro odwa mondo wagone, wayie kata wagone tik. To no wayie. Nyasi ane loso mos, nyiero mos. Na ne wayie ni mondo kawe. To no wakone ni sami kawe kikija kikel boro. Nika kibiro goka. Jaduogo mariko nowacho ni an gimageno ni gimare ito ni ised kidak gode kikona ni miya dhiang' nyuom. Nyasi aya wayiego. Nyasi aya nene mos kendo loso mos be. Jowadwa. Kata ka nyasi aya biro dala waka. Nyasi aya ncha onge wach mang'eny. Onge wach mang'eny makia ni an kenda to aparo ni mang'eny moko loso. No onge wach mathoth kata dele kata ng'o onge gima wacho. Koro nyasi anyi churitowa an awuon nyasi anyi churita. Benjamin muga katuo to kone ni nyasi aya mine nariyo modong kamotigi kiyudo gimoro matin time. Wan gi mama yunia. Nyase no komiyo no wang'e. No miwa to miyo nyaka sama mama yunia otenindo. An bende omiyo nyaka nindo. Mucho siko miya saa mohero tukelona. Saa momuru ka tukelona. Nyaka dane Nairobi nokelona. Onge gimoso timona marach. Nyasi ani kata kawan dala waka matindo mandia wuot wagi no luoro te to luoro en bende ana goyo kamano jowadwa kata sama nyasi adwa gole nyasi anjikene nasikane kiladi ariyo gima kati be Krismasini ne pinyisa bilas to okelo na sikari jowadwa okelo na sikari yawuota bende okelo na sikari yuoro moko mokwongo tuje na sikari kali marido chako onja obende okelo na sikari ma sikari na madhe nyaka thone ni morume sama nyasi ayatho anagen nyasi anyaltho nyasi okelo na lego kinyi tujo kona ndani akelo misikali akone ni sikali okimedi okona nakabeda bino goriti abe ogoni menodita kona abedi ni aya kubedi na akabedi to chaka ubo ta chuko sa no do kabedi matindo nya kiwona nya we mobiro to kona ni mama akelo ni wacho wale nya siago ne lit na ainya ayok maber okna reyo na ayok maber jowadwa. Nyasi anji da koro matelo machien an gi mondi awuota manitie giseri tande okawachi ngata chiel an poka ngata asechamo gigite ngato ngata kubiro to skare ngato ngata kakone ne to skare kona be gin mondi awuota go ok mondi awuota mani an go ot gimiluongo ni chiwuoda mani iluongo ni chijoka nyawere mawango kaachiel gi wena asewuotho gi nanga asewuotho gi sikara malo chumba tunogo pota antiane madong kenda maonge ng'ato to wan gi nyoye kebe babod wadongo seto tin tato tarik ng'ato rach jowadwa agoyo kamano kuom Nyasaye kata kodhi agonyo dhi kod Yesu nichukona no tuo oyuagona ga tuono kora weuru mana gi mago jowadwa Nyasaye erokamano
erokamano mama kuom timo neno maler. Akawo thuolo ni mondo recognize the arrival of Japuonj Tom Okelo. Mwalimu feel most welcome. Wuod alaka Nelson Omolo. Nelson Oroko. And what is the next level?
Erokamano. So the only lot that may deny us the right to bury gin jalego. So kuyiena nikech jalego manyaru I'm told the jalego are not ready yet. Yeah? Gibiro. Just wait. Okay. But the only good thing now, I'm now notifying you where we are now. Even if the father takes over the program, is only Uncle Jotham who will be remaining to say a word of vote of thanks, then we'll be burying. But with due respect, allow me to recognize the presence of people from Gatanga. Are you there? The Gatanga group? The Gatanga group, kindly come over. We'll give one person, please, but the entire group can come over. But only one person will speak on their behalf. Please. Will be followed by Kakamega group. Then people from Sego. The Bungoma lot. The Tigoi group. We'll have just a representative, please, so that we don't disorganize the church.
Good morning, everyone. We just want to say pole and to condole with you. We really were not prepared to talk, but we're here to support you and to tell you that we're with you in this journey. Dani was very special to us. I think we called her Dani because of the children, but yes, we just want to pray with you and pray that God provides you comfort and strength as you deal with this loss. I just want to do a quick introduction. On my left is my mother, Cecilia Itotia. On my right, Jonjo Itotia, and my sister, Jo Itotia. Asanteni sana.
Good morning, everybody. It's a great pleasure to be here this morning. And it is an occasion I thought I would never want to miss. Because apart from being what we call a mudhoni in our language. She was more than that. She was a special friend. We communicated, even came back this way, we still communicated through WhatsApp. In fact, when I learned about her demise, I was actually, the response I had was, no wonder I have not received a post from her for the last 2 days. Because we literally were communicating through WhatsApp on a virtual daily basis. And anytime I actually didn't get a post from her, I would feel it is a day which was lacking something. In fact, let me say this, when she was actually based in Nairobi and running a shop at Bazaar Street, sometimes I was afraid to go and say hi to her, but I was compelled to do that because she was a friend. More than anything else, she was a friend to me. And anytime I went to town, which was not very often, I would make a point of going to her shop. And in fact, what was so embarrassing about it, more often than not, since she was dealing with clothes, she would literally force one on me. In fact, today I was so much tempted to put one on, but I didn't know how it would be taken. But basically, that's how close we were. She would not allow me to leave that shop without something. So as I say, I used to be embarrassed whether to go there or not to go. But she was such a special person. I would not want to go to town and miss seeing her. So basically right now I can actually say that we really are going to miss this wonderful lady. She was wonderful, and I've had testimonies here, and I think I would actually back them 100% because she was a real good person, and we will all miss her.
Thanks a lot. Jawoyoma. Jodala gi the late Isaac Odundo kod Betha. Yes. Yes, Joyoma biro tingeni Jotham is seated here, manyiso ni podi biro chieng' chudo.
Ne kanisa maler motelo ne ji ka, oganda mobiro ko Nyasaye, joka ben duto, akwayo Nyasaye makende mondo mi ugweth makende mondo ubed gi kwe. Ok adwa wacho anything, but I wanted to say sorry nikech ung'eyo very well how intimate Ben, Nyasaye and Betha, Gaisa Kodundo, how they were. They were very close. And to me, I took Ben as my brother, not as my brother-in-law. We used to share when we meet at Isaac's place, and whenever we meet with Ben, we used to share as if we are one family. We are not brother-in-law, sister-in-law, and whatever. Therefore, I remember Nyasaye very well when I first met her. I didn't know that is my sister-in-law. To say much, I'm very sorry we were not recognized, but I wanted to say, Joyoma Mobiruka, can you stand up and wave for Joseme? Modogini Joyoma Mobiruka, Betha Nyaseme. Macho ganda Joyoma Mobiru. Erukamana onge wach mang'eny. Mosuru joka Ouko atimonu mos. Nikech kata Ben, when he was talking to Betha Mayura, she was referring to her as Ouko. She didn't know Betha's name. One man was looking at Betha. I don't know Ouko. Therefore, that's how we took it. Anyway, Joseph, thank you very much.
Yes, Yoyoma, you are highly welcomed and recognized. And money, mommy, you go recognize it. Okay. Tigoi.
Hamjambo tena. Huyu msichana mimi nilimjua wakati alikuja Kiambu kuja kuona dada yake Sara. Msichana ni yake mkubwa. Na alikuwa msichana wa kupendeza. Kwa sababu wakati huyu ndugu yake mkubwa aliolewa huko Tigoi, akaja akamuona. Na ndio nikamjua, na ndio Tigoi wote wakamjua. Sio kama Tigoi ametoka huko amekuja hapa mkanuni Tigoi kanuni wako kule nyuma. Kwa hiyo tunamwacha roho yake. Kuishi ni bahati, sio na kukufa ni lazima. Kwa hiyo tuwachie Mungu kazi yake hii ambayo alifanya. Asante. Kwa majina yetu Manuel Magwelu. Yule ambaye nilikuwa ndugu yake ni mkubwa kwangu.
Asante sana watu kutoka Tigoi. Now we are moving to Kakamega. Are you there? Yes. Isechego I recognize. Iteja Asembo, Jodalagi the late Leah. Chumuru Jodalawa. Fuafuaya. Sano okagibedo godo mapodi jomoko onge no. I hope as Kakamega are coming over, the Sego team kindly prepare.
Tumsifu Bwana wetu Yesu Kristo. Hebu inua mkono wa mamini nione kama wewe ni wake kweli. Tumsifu Bwana wetu Yesu Kristo. Asante sana kwenu kwa kukuja. I don't want to speak in English because every Luo speaks English. That's a mother tongue. Whether he's gone to school, he's a professor, who is a sweeper, they speak English. So don't I have to speak a different language? At least Kiswahili ndio mwende shule mukasome. Wapendwa Mungu, mimi nimehuzunika sana. Manake ukipata mrembo, mmejuana kidogo, mmeanza kuongea, mmekuwa na uhusiano kidogo tu, alafu kabla uhusiano wenyewe ianze kukomaa kabisa muwe watu, unaambia msichana yako hayupo. Je, utasikiaje? That's the way I'm feeling. I gotten this young lady. We loved each other. We stayed together for a... Unfortunately, while we were wanting to make the real relationship move on, then she's no longer there for me. It's very sad. Inahuzunika sana. Ndio sababu tumeona hakuna njia ingine. Sisi na Wakatoliki, Wakristo kamilifu, yeye alikuwa Mkatoliki mwenzangu, lazima tukuje tumsindikize pahali pema kwa Mwenyezi Mungu, mahali amepanga. Ndani ya hii nyumba ya huyu mrembo
ambaye ametuondokea mimi na kijana ndani yake. Kijana wangu, si ungekuja tu na sisi ili ujulikane kwamba hata wewe ni wetu, na msichana wangu pia si ungekuja tu. Huyu ni kijana wa Kakamega, msifikirie kwamba si Mkakamega, na huyu ndio msichana wangu wa Kakamega pia, ndio sababu tuko hapa. Nataka niwaambie kwamba poleni sana Gabriel kupoteza mama mpendwa. Huyu mama mimi sikuwa najua Felista, nimejua jana. Niliitanga tu Nyawana basi, na kila jioni kabla alale, hata kabla mimi nilale, we were sharing a prayer every evening ndio tulale. Hiyo sala mimi ndio nilikuwa napokea, nampa mwenzangu mpendwa wako hapa, alafu anafanya nini? Anamtumia na anatumia wenzake pia. Tunasali pamoja kutukuza Mwenyezi Mungu kwa siku ambaye ametujalia. Alikuwa mama wa imani, na katika imani hiyo ndio sababu hii familia yake imesimama. Labda hamjui, kila Jumapili wakati tulikuwa kule Nairobi tulikuwa tunajumuika kwake tu. Kila Jumapili tunaenda kwa mama Nyawana, tunapika, tunamwambia mama songa kando, wasichana wapike tukule, alafu tucheke, tufurahikie na wajukuu, alafu tunaondoka tunaenda zetu kulala, hatutakula tena. Silikuwa mama mwema. Si Mungu amweka mahali pema peponi. Si mtaomba hivyo siku ya leo, na si mtadumu mkiomba kwamba kweli akaribike kwenyewe. Asanteni sana. Nataka nifanye Kiingereza mnaitwaje profesa? Inasemanga na introducement ama inaitwa introducement. Hata hiyo ni sawa. Asante. On my far left ni msichana yangu mkubwa anaitwa Marianne. Huyu walikuwa naishi na Nyawana na Nyawana. Huyu ni kijana yangu Gabriel, mtoto wangu, lakini pia na Wanyawana ulikuwa naishi na mama Nairobi. Msichana yangu Claudia ndio mke wake Gabriel, walikuwa naishi na mama Nairobi. Anayefuata mpendo wangu Fatima DC mkubwa. Asante mama Claudia. Anayefuata huyu ni mtoto wangu, anaitwa Jedida. Hebu tamuka. Asante. Anayefuata huyu ni mama special sana, ni mke wa ndugu wangu, lakini ndugu wangu mwenyewe ni marehemu, lakini yeye ana askofu vile mnamuona hivi. Sasa kwetu kuna askofu na pastor, alafu juzi tulipata pia askofu mwingine, kijana yangu wa kanisa Katoliki anaitwa Violet. Huyu kijana wangu mkubwa anaitwa George Karanja, bwana yake Marian. Huyu kijana wangu mkubwa anaitwa Emmanuel. Emmanuel ndo bwana yake Jedida, lakini Emmanuel ndo anafuata Marian. Tumsifu Yesu Kristo. You want to say something? Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Ereja wursemi mapoko nyombo. Sawa, reno kakara uluor. People from Sego ni kidogo. Now, the Sego team are not there yet. Bungoma, the Bungoma team. Okay. Sawa. Okay. Kamwala.
Kamwala, represented by Mama Pauline. Jo Kamwala, are they there? They're there.
I would like to recognize the presence of Moses Kiplagat. I also recognize the presence of Dan Keegan, Zedi, Beatrice, John, and Naomi. I would like to recognize the presence of the DCCI, Robert Ngetish, and also Philemon Kimutai, R.I.P Kimutai.